Good morning. Good morning. So today we're going to have a special, and it's going back to basics. It's going back to the breathing, the posture that we want to have, and we're going to work on that today. So he's the one that usually gets me a challenge of staying focused, but here he's going to help me. So when I'm walking, for me, I pull my shoulder blades a little bit back. I keep them a little bit back to help me feel centered. And I ground my body a bit, meaning I allow my hips to come down about 1 centimeter. And this enables me to focus more in the middle of my foot, making contact with the floor. But I start from my heel to more of the side of my foot. And I just want to make sure that the majority of my body weight ends up being on the middle of the foot. But I always start from the heel to the side of the foot, keeping my head up, and I walk. The other thing I do is I inhale for 4 steps and I exhale for 4 steps. Okay, so let me go with this. So beginning, inhale. Inhale for 4. Last one. And exhale for 4. Beautiful. Now here is all about feeling centered as I was walking. The cat enables me to understand the type of weight that I imagine pulling me forward with my posture. So that's why keeping my shoulder blades back, it's easier when I hold something, right? So if you imagine as you're walking that you're holding something here close to you, that could help. But do you really want to keep your hands here? So maybe this is more when you're in a situation where you might be talking. This would be a great way to help you with your posture than this here, right? So when you're talking and when I'm going to walk, I try to keep my shoulder blades back, keeping my head up. And the moment I start looking down, I know my posture could be compromised. So keep your head up and what if I walk at a different speed? So the tempo stays the same, so never focus so much about the speed of walking that you have, but how's your breath when you're doing this, okay? So next thing we're gonna practice is from walking to sitting. So how about here I decide to use level 1. I put it standing up, my zafu, and I put it right under my tailbone, squeezing it with my thighs, and I feel great here. I'm trying to feel my spine straight. There's a light curve at the bottom. And how does my head feel like is what matters. How's my head right now? Do you feel it could be higher up, lower? My trick here is to feel that my head's being pulled up and my chin's being pushed back. As if there was a string here pulling up my head. What trick do you use for yourself? So the more I could visualize something, the easier it is for me to do something. So there's always a visualization with what you're doing. Sometimes we get visualizations of what we don't want, and it sends us looking in a way we don't want to look like, but there's a connection between them, right? So this is level 1. Level 2 is a little bit different. It's going to take some leg crossing, and this time I will be using the first quarter more of my zafu than all of it, okay? And what I'm gonna do here is tough, and it's like I kind of like try to interlace my feet. I will show you. I'm gonna show the right angle, but one's in front of the other, and I spread out my knees. I'm trying to have the feet like under me, and then I'm just going to use the little edge, the smallest edge of my zafu, leaving the majority in the back. So this way, I could lean forward, pull this closer to under me, till it's right. So now I'm a little bit more halfway on it, but it's really done in a slant because you don't want to have all of your weight on the top of it. You want to have your weight more on the bottom half of it, right? Where the rest of it is going to rise up. So what's cool about this position is that it creates kind of a tripod with your knees and your bum. So now it's easier and effortless to have a good posture. This is the one it took me a little bit too long in life to figure out how to use. Another bonus that you want to have here is, yes, the hands pulled closer to you, so it brings back the shoulder blades. And try to breathe from here. Inhale by the nose. I feel it in my stomach. And then as I exhale by the mouth, I eventually, in the last 2 breaths, I try to allow my stomach to squeeze in so that I could reopen more on my inhale. See why? So as I push in, without tension in my mind, I push in my stomach, more could open up for my inhale. Inhaling. Hold and exhale. Inhaling. Hold and exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. So even the sound of how you're breathing could suit you, like it feels like the ocean waves, a breeze. Another thing you want to do is really attach a feeling of, as you're exhaling, right? Exhale. So you added yourself a permission to kind of let go, right? And when you inhale, it's almost as if you're going to go build up some energy. And then choose how you want to release it. So inhale. And this is literally how you tailor a mindset and attitude for the day. You choose to feel it from the beginning of your day, right? Which is the reality of your day, how you feel right now. And then you tune it to how you want to feel as you inhale and exhale throughout the day. So if you're going to be with other people, I could keep it all with the nose. I'm still getting that relaxation with my exhale, but I kept the inhale through my nose and the exhale through my nose, which is great for social gatherings. So this is how I keep myself calm, composed, because I chose to be calm and composed from the morning, no matter what excitements I have in my day. Do you actually choose how you want to be for the day? And how much in control are you of it? And sometimes people don't like the word control. Like one of my friends, I talked recently, but I said, stop seeing control as being controlled. See control more as the inevitable outcome of the practice that you have over yourself to press up the volume when you want to feel better, or to lower your energy to concentrate more when you need to. Can you choose, just like on a remote control, what you want to feel for a given situation? Well, that's what I do all day, every day, right? And I have no choice. It's the mindset I have by default is not productive for other people, including myself, for the stuff that I get to do in my day. So I have to choose what is best for the situation in front of me. Thus, like having a pilot with a manual gearbox. I wish you an incredible day, and I hope that you were able to just understand these two things of how I sit, how I breathe, and how I walk, how I breathe through, how I want to be even in a social gathering. This is what we are attempting to weld into every exercise that we do, that is any form of physical activity that you have in your day, right? It does not need to feel like exercise at gym. It could just be how you move as you talk, how you move as you drive to the grocery store, in the grocery store, how you behave with yourself. Are you recording, and do you have a remote control for yourself? And if you want one, because these things matter to you, and you want to be able to develop that practice with ease, then we'll talk. But today, like I said, was more giving you a back to basics. If you don't have this throughout your day, you might be working against your natural balance. On that note, I wish you a wonderful time, and we'll see each other next time.